Yo, fam. Let me tell you about Trillium, the freshest spot in Boise. It's like walking into a culinary wonderland where every dish is a masterpiece. The food is so good, it'll make your taste buds do their electric slide. And get this, free valet parking for 3 whole hours. That's like getting a free ride to Flavor Town. Now, hold on tight because the flavors here are off the charts. From breakfast to dinner, they've got your taste buds covered. And don't even get me started on their outdoor dining. It's like eating under the stars with some fancy pants company. The atmosphere is chill, like hanging out with your homies in a 5-star restaurant. The staff, they're the bomb. They'll make sure you're treated like royalty, even if you're just ordering a side of fries. So, if you're looking for a dining experience that'll blow your socks off, Trillium is the spot. Just don't blame me when you start craving their dishes like a boss. Prepare your palates for a gastronomic extravaganza at Percy. My dares, if you're looking for a night of culinary delight and a hefty dose of Joan Rivers-style sauce, then look no further than Percy in downtown Boise. Imagine a restaurant so chic, it would make Grace Kelly blush. Percy is tucked away in the corner of a modern apartment building, with floor-to-ceiling windows that bathe the dining room in an ethereal glow. The second you step inside, you'll be greeted by staff so warm and friendly, they'll make you feel like you've just walked into your favorite Aunt Agatha's living room. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Percy's menu is a symphony of flavors that will tickle your taste buds and have you dancing the conga around the table. Their signature spinach artichoke dip is so creamy and decadent, it'll make you forget your own name. And the skirt steak. Oh, my sweet heavens. Sliced thin and served on a bed of crispy fries, it's a culinary masterpiece that will leave you begging for more. But hold your horses, my pretties. We haven't even gotten to the sourdough pappardelle yet. Imagine a pasta so tender, it'll melt in your mouth like a silken dream, tossed in a rich, savory short rib ragu that will make you question the meaning of life. Now, let's talk about drinks. Percy's bartenders are alchemists of the cocktail world, conjuring potions that will make you forget your troubles. From their old-fashioned that packs a punch to their sleepy hollow that will put you in a trance, each sip is a journey into liquid heaven. Is Percy's on the pricey side? Yes, my dear. But let me tell you, it's worth every penny. This is not just a meal, it's an experience that will leave you feeling like a pampered prince or princess. So gather your entourage, put on your fanciest frock, and make a reservation at Percy ASAP. Just be sure to make it in advance, because this place is as hot as a summer in the Sahara Desert. And remember, my lovellies, embrace the Percy experience with a dash of Joan Rivers-style sauce. Who knows? You might just find yourself the next viral sensation, leaving the restaurant with not only a full belly but also a wicked sense of humor. Alright, folks. Listen up. You're in for a wild ride as I spill the beans on Fork, Boise's culinary roller coaster. Brace yourself for a review that's hotter than a habanero on a stick. First off, this place is like a symphony of Northwest flavors. They're cooking up everything from Idaho trout as fresh as a mountain stream to local veggies that'll make you feel like you're in a Bob Ross painting. And get this, 75 of their booze hails from the great Northwest. So, raise a glass and get ready to party like a pioneer. Now, let's talk about the service. Our server, Chase, was a cool cat. He was like a ninja, always there when we needed him, but not too clingy. When my salmon came out a tad too raw for my liking, he handled it like a boss. Back in the kitchen, another perfect piece of fish in a flash. And get this, he even threw in some free dessert to make up for the inconvenience. Now, that's what I call customer service. But hold on there, folks. The best is yet to come. As we chowed down, my mom, a former restaurant critic who's tougher than a boot, started grilling Chase with a barrage of questions. But guess what? He took it all in stride, like a champ. No matter what she threw at him, he had an answer ready. It was like watching a boxing match where the underdog pulls through at the last minute. And let's not forget the food, baby. It was off the hook. The eggs Benedict at brunch were the bomb, and the chicken and waffles were a symphony of savory and sweet. Even my picky great-aunt, who's always complaining that her dentures are falling out, couldn't resist a second helping. As for dinner, their prime rib was on point. It was like a steak on steroids, the kind of meat that makes you want to howl at the moon. Now, I'll admit, it was a tad chewy, but hey, you can't have everything. The fries and mashed potatoes were like a party in my mouth, and the desserts were so good, I almost considered hiding in the back and stealing the rest of the menu. Sure, there were a few hiccups, like the noise level being a bit rowdy at times, but who cares? When you're eating food this good, you can deal with a little background chatter. Overall, Fork is a culinary roller coaster that'll leave you wanting more. The food is top-notch, the service is on point, and the atmosphere is lively. Just be prepared for a few bumps along the way, but hey, it's all part of the ride. So gather your crew, get ready to chow down, and remember, at Fork, the food is the star, and the service is the exclamation point. Hoika mori, folks. Boise, you're ready to hear the gospel of the wilder. This joint hits like a meteor made of mozzarella. From the moment you step through those doors, you're in for a wild ride of culinary sensations that'll make your taste buds dance the Macarena. I ain't kidding, the salads are like green goddesses in a party dress, and the pizzas. Let me tell you, the dough is so light and fluffy, it'll have you wondering if you're eating a cloud. And that Bronco pizza. Oh, baby, it's like a rodeo for your mouth. The flavors explode like a fireworks show on your tongue. But wait, there's more. The desserts. They're like a sugar-coated choir singing hallelujah to your sweet tooth. I had a chocolate mousse that was so rich, it made me question my life choices. And let's not forget the service. The staff here are like a well-oiled machine, only they're serving you deliciousness instead of engine oil. They're so friendly and attentive, you'll feel like you're dining with your long-lost family. Now, I know what you're thinking. A place this good must come with a hefty price tag. Wrong, my friends. The prices at the Wilder are more reasonable than a politician with a conscience. You can have a 5-star meal without having to sell your kidneys. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your forks and knives, and head on over to the Wilder. Trust me, after your first bite, you'll be shouting yeehaw, and ordering a second round of pizza. This place is so good, it'll make your mama proud, and your taste buds will thank you from the bottom of their stomachs. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your taste buds for a cosmic explosion of culinary delight at Black Moon in Boise. Picture this, a haven where deliciousness reigns supreme, a pizza paradise where slices dance on your tongue like celestial bodies. Their Bad Moon Pizza, a cosmic collision of flavors, will leave you moonstruck. The Flower Moon and Hunter Moon pizzas are celestial masterpieces, each a star-studded constellation of delectable ingredients. But don't let your appetite get lost in space. The artichoke dip will transport you to a culinary galaxy far, far away, while the grilled Caesar salad will have you channeling your inner Cleopatra. It's like a Roman feast for your taste buds. Now, let's talk about the ambience. It's like stepping into the coolest intergalactic spaceship, with globe lights hanging like distant stars and green plants adding an extraterrestrial touch. The music is a groovy symphony that will make you want to dance like an alien on acid. But hold your horses, space cadets. The service at Black Moon is out of this world. Ricky and Erica, our celestial guides, will make sure your journey is smooth sailing, bringing you your food faster than a rocket ship. Speaking of food, let's get back to those pizzas. The crust is a symphony of crunch and chew, like a galactic symphony playing in your mouth. And the toppings, my friends, are like stars in the night sky, exploding with flavor in every bite. And just when you think you can't possibly handle more awesomeness, they drop the bomb, their dessert menu. Panna cotta that'll make you feel like you're floating in space, bourbon vanilla poached pears that'll have you dancing like a space gnome, and a bakery coming soon that'll turn your taste buds into little aliens. So, my fellow space travelers, don't hesitate to embark on this cosmic culinary adventure. Black Moon in Boise is the pizza planet you've been searching for. Prepare to blast off into a galaxy of flavors that will leave you craving for more. Travolta Boise, where the pasta flows and the vibes soar. Prepare thyself, dear reader, for a culinary extravaganza that will make your taste buds do the conga. Travolta Boise is not just a restaurant, it's a symphony of flavors, a tapestry of delight, woven with the finest ingredients and the unwavering dedication of pasta-obsessed chefs. From the moment you step inside, you'll be greeted by the intoxicating aroma of freshly baked focaccia, so addictive that even the strongest willed bread abstainers will find themselves unable to resist. And let me tell you, this focaccia is not just your grandma's bread, it's a culinary masterpiece, crispy on the outside and fluffy within, served with a dipping sauce that would make a grown man weep. Now, on to the pasta. Oh, the pasta. Picture this, my friends, penne soft gnocchi, their semolina hearts yearning for your caress, al dente rigatoni, twirling around rich pork sausage like a tango dancer, and spaghetti that will transport you to the cobblestone streets of Rome with every bite. But wait, there's more. The small plates are just as tantalizing. The hamachi will make your taste buds do a backflip, and the bruschetta with smoked fish will leave you wondering why you never thought of marrying fish and bread before. And let's not forget about the drinks. Travolta's happy hour is so generous, it'll make you question the meaning of time. With discounted cocktails, wine, and beer flowing like the Nile, you'll be toasting the gods in no time. But hold your horses, dear reader. The atmosphere at Travolta is just as intoxicating as the food. The high ceilings, open kitchen, and vibrant colors create an ambience that's both trendy and inviting. It's the perfect place to wine, dine, and lose all track of how many glasses of Lambrusco you've had. So there you have it, my friends. Travolta Boise is not just a restaurant, it's a destination for the senses, a culinary wonderland where you can indulge your cravings with abandon. Come for the pasta, stay for the focaccia, and soak in the vibes that will make you question the meaning of life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to order another plate of gnocchi. Ciao. Y'all, if you ain't been to the James Kitchen and Bar, you missing out on some serious culinary fireworks. This place is like a party in your mouth, with a side of belly-laughing good times. From the moment you step through the door, you're greeted like a long-lost Uncle Buck. The staff is as friendly as a basket of puppies, and they'll have you chuckling with their witty banter. And let's talk about the food, baby. It's like a symphony of flavors, where each dish hits a different note on your taste buds. They're finger steaks. They're bigger than a gorilla's thumb and packed with more flavor than a choir singing hallelujah. The tuna tartar is like a tropical vacation for your palate, with its fresh avocado and mango dancing on your tongue. And don't even get me started on the lobster mac. It's like the holy grail of comfort food, with cheesy goodness that'll make you want to do the Cupid shuffle. Now, let's not forget about the cocktails. The James Old Fashioned is a work of liquid art, smooth as Marvin Gaye and strong enough to make a mule kick a hole in the wall. And if you're feeling sassy, try the whiskey sour. It'll put some pep in your step and make you want to break into a spontaneous dance routine. The atmosphere at the James is chill, with a rooftop patio that'll make you feel like you're hanging out with the stars. And even though the place is always hopping, the staff keeps it all running like a well-oiled machine. In the words of the great Eddie Murphy, the James Kitchen and Bar is like a Cadillac in a parking lot full of Chevys. So next time you're craving a night of laughter, great food, and drinks that'll make you forget your troubles, head on over to the James. You'll leave with a smile on your face and a belly full of culinary goodness. Remember, cooking ain't just about food. It's about heart. Eddie Murphy again, but I'm sure he was talking about the James. If you're looking for a restaurant that's like a warm hug from a grizzly bear, Bitter Creek Ale House is your spot. The hummus is so smooth, it'll make your problems disappear. The mac cheese is like a Bob Ross painting, but for your taste buds. And the bean and sweet potato burger is so hearty, it'll make you forget about the fact that you're eating vegetables. The atmosphere is like a cozy living room, if your living room had a beer tap. The servers are so friendly, they'll even pretend to be interested in your stories about your cat. And the decor is like a museum of beer memorabilia, but without the stuffy feeling. I highly recommend the Bitter Creek burger with bacon and cheddar cheese. It's like a party in your mouth, and the saloon sauce is the life of the party. The fries are a bit overcooked, but who needs perfection when you've got a burger this good? Overall, Bitter Creek Alehouse is the perfect place to go with your friends, family, or even your imaginary friends. Just don't forget to ask for Bristol if you need a server who will treat you like royalty. Luciano's, Boise's culinary crown jewel darlings, don't be fooled by its unassuming facade. Luciano's is a culinary gem that will leave you begging for more. Upon entering, you'll be greeted with a warm hug from the staff and a seductive whiff of focaccia bread. Trust me, it's like the bread equivalent of Brad Pitt in his prime. So soft and pillow-like, you'll want to make a nest out of it. The menu is a symphony of Italian delights. For starters, their stuffed mushrooms will dance a tango on your taste buds. It's a spicy fiesta that will leave you craving more. Next up, the salmon and ravioli. Imagine a salmon so flaky, it sheds tears of joy when you eat it. And that ravioli. It's like a pillow of love filled with creamy deliciousness. But wait, there's more. The veal piccata is like a fabulous diva demanding attention. Perched atop a bed of fettuccine, it's a symphony of flavors that will make you forget all your troubles. And let's not even get started on their bread pudding. It's like eating a slice of heaven topped with a dash of angel's dandruff in a good way. The atmosphere is like a cozy Italian night in. The staff is so attentive, you'll feel like royalty. And if Cat is your server, prepare yourself for a night of laughter and culinary delights. Now, the only downside. The wait can be like waiting for George Clooney at a singles bar. But trust me, it's worth it. Just arrive early, or you'll be forced to resort to your emergency stash of breath mints. In conclusion, Luciano's is a culinary masterpiece that will leave you feeling like you've just dined in Tuscany. So gather your posse, put on your finest dress or sweatpants, if that's what floats your boat, and get ready to experience Boise's culinary gold mine. Holy smokes, folks. I just ate at Del Mar in Eagle, Idaho, and let me tell you, it was like a food fight at a clown convention. First off, the decor is so over the top it's like they hired a Vegas showgirl to design the place. But I'm not complaining, because who doesn't love a good dose of nautical kitsch? Now, let's talk food. Their table-side guacamole is a sight to behold, with these buff dudes chopping and mixing it up like they're preparing for a wrestling match. And it tastes as good as it looks, with just the right amount of salt and spice to make you want to do a little dance of joy. The seafood is out of this world. I had the scallops, and they were like little pillows of buttery heaven. My wife got the moi and lobster combo, and she couldn't stop gushing about how it was the best seafood she'd ever had. They even light their signature hot rock steak on fire, because why settle for a boring old grilled steak when you can have one that breathes fire like a dragon? The service is top-notch, too. Our waitress, Maddie, was like a superheroine with her ability to keep everything running smoothly. She made us feel like we were the only people in the restaurant, even though it was packed. Now, I know what you're thinking, but wait, didn't some of the other reviews say it was overpriced or had some kinks to work out? Well, I'm here to tell you, ignore those haters. If you want a truly unforgettable dining experience, Del Mar is the place to go. Just remember to bring your wallet and your sense of humor, because it's a ride you won't soon forget. Yo, y'all, if you ain't been to Tupelo Honey Southern Kitchen Bar in Boise, you slip in. This place is the epitome of Southern cooking, like a soulful symphony of flavors that'll make you want to do the two-step. First off, shout out to Choris, she's the real MVP. She'll guide you through the menu like a mama bird leading her babies to the best food. Trust me, even if you come in with the pickiest eater on the planet, they'll be licking their plates clean. And don't even get me started on the happy hour. The Purple People Eater is like a trip to Party Central, with a cocktail that'll turn your frowns upside down. Now, let's talk about the food. Brace yourself for a culinary adventure that'll have your taste buds singing hallelujah. The smothered chicken is the king of the castle, juicy and tender like it's been marinated in love. But if you're feeling saucy, go for the chicken and waffles. It's a match made in heaven, where crispy chicken gets cozy with fluffy waffles and tantalizing syrup. And let's not forget about the sides. The mac and cheese is like a warm hug for your soul, and the fried green tomatoes got a secret recipe that'll make even the grumpiest person smile. Now, I know some of y'all might be thinking, hey, the service wasn't on point. But let me tell you, the staff at Tupelo Honey is like their team. They got your back and they ain't afraid to use it. They'll keep your drinks flowing and your plates full, even when they're running around like chickens in a tornado. So, the next time you're craving some Southern comfort food, don't hesitate to head to Tupelo Honey Southern Kitchen Bar in Boise. It's the perfect place to kick back, relax, and let the food do the talking. Just be sure to bring your appetite and a good sense of humor, because this place is about to serve you a good time. Holy warehouse of culinary delights. Step inside the warehouse food hall, folks. It's not just a food court, it's a culinary carnival where your taste buds will be whipped into a frenzy. From Boise's finest pizzas to heavenly grilled cheese sandwiches, this place is like a buffet of epic proportions. You'll find so many vendors, you'll need a thin decision to choose. The atmosphere. Think upbeat and chill. It's like a party in your mouth with a soundtrack of sizzling grills and clinking glasses. And hey, if you're looking for a little retail therapy, they've got some swanky shops tucked in there too. Like Robin Williams on a sugar rush, the food is both outrageous and delightful. The poke bowls will make your tongue do backflips, while the BBQ will make you question if you've ever tasted anything so tender. And let's not forget the waffle love, my friends. It's like a symphony of fluffy goodness and maple syrup. But wait, there's more. The bars here are like liquid gold mines. From frosty uppers to handcrafted cocktails, they'll quench your thirst and make you forget your troubles. Now, about the parking, well, it's a bit like finding a unicorn on a pogo stick. But hey, once you're inside, you'll be so distracted by the food extravaganza that you'll forget about the parking woes. So, come on down to the warehouse food hall, where the food is divine, the atmosphere is electric, and the overall experience will leave you shouting, "I'm so glad I didn't stay home and eat chicken nuggets." Strap yourself in, foodies, because Acero Boards Bottles in Boise is a gastronomic roller coaster that will leave you with a perma grin. From the moment you step inside, you'll be treated like royalty, at least like a B-list celeb, which is still pretty darn good. The ambience is a perfect blend of modern chic and cozy vibes, making you feel like you're dining in a secret underground lair that serves up culinary magic. Now, let's talk about the food. Prepare for an Italian tapas explosion that will dance on your palate like Bangkok at Coachella. The Mediterranean board is a symphony of flavors, with spreads that make hummus look like a mere mortal. And the arancini. Oh my savory stars, they're like little golden treasure chests filled with cheesy risotto, why goodness. The flatbreads are no slouches either. They're the size of your mama's laundry basket and come topped with everything from pulled pork to truffle oil. Even the resident vegan in your crew will find something to make their tofu-loving heart skip a beat. And let's not forget the cocktails. They're handcrafted with such precision and flair that you'll swear Harry Potter himself mixed them. The maple staple is a whiskey lover's dream, while the French 75 will transport you to a Parisian bistro in an instant. Service. Impeccable. Our server was like a guardian angel, whisking away empty plates before we could even blink. They were friendly, knowledgeable, and had the best sense of humor since Jim Carrey on a helium bender. Now, a tiny caveat, the spicy rigatoni was a bit of a letdown. It was good, but lacked the kick that the name promised. And the Nutella cake could have used a bit more time in the warming oven. But even these minor hiccups couldn't dampen our spirits. Overall, Acero Boards Bottles is an absolute gem. It's the perfect spot for a romantic date night, a saucy girls' night out, or a business lunch that will make your colleagues forget all about their spreadsheets. So gather your posse and head on down, just don't tell anyone about it. We want to keep this foodie paradise all to ourselves. Crave Kitchen Bar, where flavor explodes like a galaxy far, far away. Yo, Boise. I'm dropping a culinary bombshell on you that'll make Kevin Hart jealous. Get ready to Crave Kitchen Bar like it's the last slice of pizza in the universe. First off, let's talk about the appetizers. Imagine the tuna tartar as a dance party in your mouth, where the flavors do the salsa with every bite. The meatballs. They're like tiny cannonballs of deliciousness, filled with so much flavor, it'll blow you away faster than a Jedi Knight on a speeder bike. And the hummus. Forget about the store-bought stuff, this is hummus that will make your chickpeas quiver. Now, let's move on to the entrees. The Veggie Double Cheeseburger is so juicy and decadent, it's like eating a steak in a bun. Each bite is a symphony of flavors that will make you sing like Elvis on steroids. The Fish Tacos. It's like a party in your stomach, where every ingredient is invited to the fiesta. And the rideys. Prepare yourself for a steak that's so tender, it'll melt in your mouth like butter on a lightsaber. But here's the kicker, the service. These folks are like the Jedi of hospitality. They're lightning fast, attentive, and always ready to make sure your dining experience is out of this world. And the atmosphere. It's like a dance club for your taste buds, with a vibe that's both upscale and energetic. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the parking. It's a bit of a hassle, but it's worth the trek. Just think of it as a Jedi training exercise where you'll learn to overcome obstacles with the power of patience. And once you get inside, the reward will make the journey all worth it. In conclusion, Crave Kitchen Bar is the culinary equivalent of a unicorn riding a unicorn. It's delicious, it's amazing, and it's a must-visit for any foodie worthy of their salt. So, grab your lightsaber and prepare for a dining experience that will leave you craving more. Buckle up, folks, for a review that'll make your taste buds dance like Michael Jackson after a caffeine overdose. Matlax Boise in Bodo is a gastronomic wonderland that'll have you thanking the culinary gods for their divine intervention. I stepped into this joint with the anticipation of a starving hyena, and left with a satisfied belly and a renewed lust for life. Let's talk about the Seattle dog. It's not just a sausage, it's a symphony of flavors that'll make your jaw drop like a politician's pants on election day. The kielbasa is spicy enough to make your sinuses sing, nestled in a toasted hoagie roll like a king on his throne. And then comes the grand finale, spiced cream cheese and a mountain of caramelized onions. It's like a flavor explosion that'll leave you wondering why you ever ate regular hot dogs before. But wait, there's more. The mac cheese is a cheesy masterpiece that'll make your heart beat faster than a drummer boy on a caffeine bender. It's a cheesy avalanche that'll leave you questioning if you've ever really tasted cheese before. And let's not forget the Santa Maria tri-tip sandwich. It's like a dance party in your mouth, with hickory and apple smoked tri-tip, sliced tomato, roasted poblano, and chimichurri. It's a flavor fiesta that'll leave you saying holy moly, guacamole. The portions are as generous as a grandma's hugs, and the prices won't make you do a double take like a dog watching a magic trick. The atmosphere is chill, the service is stellar, and the food is simply out of this world. In the wise words of George Carlin, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. But I can tell you this, if you're looking for a restaurant in Boise that'll make you cry tears of joy, Matlax is the place to go. It's where culinary dreams come true, and where your taste buds will do a little dance of happiness. Seoul Street Cafe, where Korean street food and laughter collide. Prepare to have your taste buds tango and your funny bone tickled, folks. Seoul Street Cafe in Boise is a culinary and comedic oasis that will leave you craving for both more food and a night of stand-up. First off, let's talk about the food. It's like a Korean street food party in your mouth. Picture yourself strolling through the bustling streets of Seoul, only instead of dodging traffic, you're dodging your fellow diners eager to get their fill. From bulgogi kimbap that makes regular sushi look like a sad little kid at a birthday party to fish cake soup that's so comforting, it'll make your grandma jealous. Everything is simply delectable. But it's not just the food that's a riot. The staff are the realms of this place. They're like the improv comedians of the restaurant world, always ready with a witty quip or a free serving of kimchi to apologize for the occasional ingredient shortage. Hey, at least they're honest about it. Plus, there's a photo booth that's basically Instagram heaven. You can pose like K-pop stars, channel your inner Korean drama villain, or just make faces that will make your friends question your sanity. It's all part of the Seoul Street Cafe experience, baby. And let's not forget the ambience. It's like a cozy little fusion of a Korean street stall and a hipster hangout. The music might be a bit loud for the more seasoned crowd, aka us old folks, but hey, it's all part of the vibrant atmosphere. So, in the words of the great George Carlin, have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it. But Seoul Street Cafe comes pretty darn close. It's a place where the food is on point, the laughs are endless, and the memories will make you smile for days to come. So gather your crew, prepare your bellies, and get ready for the Seoul Street Cafe experience that will leave you exclaiming, "Excuse me, can I get another bowl of kimchi? And a side of laughter, please."